Hey lovers, welcome back to my channel. This is Life with Mrs. Chops. I am the Mrs. Chops, aka Lela. No, Lela, aka Mrs. Chops, because Lela comes first on my birth certificate. Lela. Alright, let's get right into it. So guys, I have just realized I have not really introduced myself on this channel. I haven't done any get to know me video on this channel. I just thought you guys will just go, you just figure it out on your own, like who am I, what I am about, and what do I do, whatever. You just figure it out on your own. And you're going to, because on this video we're not going to do a Q&A or a get to know me video. This is going to be a different video, as you can see by the title. So today we're just going to be talking about a very interesting topic, a topic that is dear to my heart: marriage. Guys, oh my word. So this is something that I'm starting on this channel. It's a series that I'm starting on this channel, and on episode 1 I decided to do Koshakatangira, like where it all began for me to be called Mrs. Chops, like 7 years in, like, guys, 7 years in marriage. I think I've just qualified to be a doctor of marriage. I am qualified. I can wear that cap with honor, because 7 years, child, it's not a joke. It's not a joke, guys. Yeah, wow. So on this series that I'm doing about marriage talk, I don't know what I'm going to call it, by the way, but I'm doing it, and we're here, and you guys are here. Thank you so much for watching. And if this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, hey, welcome. I hope you stay and be part of the family. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so that you're notified each and every time that I upload a video. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. So guys, let's get right into it. So on setting this series, I decided to do a story time, like, just telling you guys how it all started, right? I wish I knew how to do makeup or whatever, so that, like, most story times that I see people will be doing their makeup, I'm like, and you know what happened, guys, but I don't know how to do makeup. So you're just going to see me seated here and I'm telling you the story, because, child, makeup and me are like, you see, you can clearly see. I lined my brows and put on some lipstick. That's all. No foundation, no face powder, no what. that's all I know how to do. But I really love makeup, by the way, and I'm still learning and still finding out stuff that I can buy that don't react on that don't make me break out and cause me to react, because I react to most makeup products, especially foundations. And so anyway, I digress. So let's get right into it. So guys, I am sharing my story, my Kutizira story. So if you are Zimbabwean, you know Kutizira is one of the ways that people get into marriage. Right? So it's usually when a girl gets pregnant out of wedlock. Is it called out of wedlock? No, it's not out of wedlock, because you won't be married. So, like, out of wedlock isn't it done to describe when a married person does something out of their marriage, whatever, out of their marriage, that's out of wedlock. But anyway, I don't know. So I got pregnant without being married. Yes. That's Kutizira. That's what happened. That's what led me to Kutizira. I don't know in English what's the word for Kutizira, guys. If you know the English word for Kutizira, is it eloping? I don't know. But anyway, so I got pregnant without being married, right? I got pregnant for Mr. Chops without being married. Then I had to go and live with Mr. Chops, So a little background story. When I got pregnant with Mr. Chops, I had just started university, right? So, sorry, I had just started university and I did one semester at university. I was in Beri and he was in Harare. So when I came back for the sim break, that's when I eloped. Yes, that's when I eloped. Initially, Mr. Jobs wanted to do it the proper way. Well, the proper way after me being pregnant already. He wanted like to go and meet my parents and pay lobola and maybe we'd have a wedding, because all this happened I think in May, and I later went on to stay with him in June. Was it in July? I don't remember. Is it in June? I don't remember. So like when we went to talk with my auntie, and my aunt was the one who was supposed to go and tell my dad, because that's the tradition. That's how you, whether you are eloping or you are getting married, like the proper way, like when you're not pregnant and you need to tell your parents that you are ready for marriage and your boyfriend wants to come and pay lobula, you have to start with your aunties. You go to your auntie's place and you tell them, we are ready for marriage and this is my boyfriend and he wants to marry. And then auntie goes to your brother and suma kupira nyaya kuna kuti this is what the kids are planning. They want to get married. Then the father gives you the date. So when they were doing the talks, that was the plan, that Tete would go to my father and tell him, that Leila wants to get married. Minus the details of I am pregnant. She was not supposed to go and say I am pregnant. Don't Tete go and say to my father, Muskana torine numbu. Muskana torine numbu. I don't know. I'm like, I was in the spare bedroom, guys. I remember that day. Oh my god, I remember it so clearly. Like, we came from a house, all planned. We're going to tell Daddy Mukwasha is ready to marry and girl wants to get married. We're not going to talk about the pregnancy issue. And she just went on and said, Voo, she's pregnant. And the boy wants to marry in June, and they would like also to get to do a wedding and blah blah blah. But after you just say she's pregnant, after you just say your child is pregnant, no, it was done. After she had just said I am pregnant, my dad just lost it. He just lost it, and it was like, do you know where the guy stays? Hey! He started to shout, guys. And I was in the bedroom, and I am so thankful that amidst him losing his temper, he decided to walk out, and he just took a walk. I don't know where he went. And then my mom came in the room, and it was like, she was like, oh, and she was crying, guys. My brother was crying and I was crying. It's like, and mind you guys, Romeo and I had just dated for like a few months. Oh my god. Why am I embarrassing myself on this platform? We had just dated briefly, but in our dating briefly, I think I knew, and he also knew, that we were meant to be married. But it's just the way that we did it, it was not like the most it was it was just embarrassing and humiliating, even if you know that this person is supposed to be your husband and you knew this I'm supposed to be his wife. We could have done it better. So I packed my bag, and Tete didn't even escort me to my husband's place, guys. So like, inini pangu ndapedza saka moenda asikana motongoenda because baba varamba kuti vatoti chibva matoenda kumurume wacho, ngaatoenda kumurume wacho. We cannot chengeta munhu ane atomaivemba, munhu ane nhumbu. I'm like, okay. Then I packed my bag. I just packed like, it wasn't even a monarch. It was like, I don't know what to call them. Those like beach bags. Yeah. I just packed a few stuff in that bag. Then I boarded a combi to my boyfriend husband's place. Then I went. And when I arrived at his place, Budi is not there. He is not there. I'm like, what happened? We have been communicating, like, what's going on. When we left Tite's house, we had been chatting on the phone, like, we're now going home to Rugare and to tell Dad that you want Mary and what. Then I also was texting him that I'm on my way to your place because the Vandatrons Chitwenda Kumurume wako, all that jazz. And he was like, oh, okay, come, I'm by my house. Then I went there. He's not there. He's not picking up his phone. He's no longer responding. I'm like, yo, ndazotizwa pano. Then I sat there because he was renting a one room in Warren Park. So the landlady was like, atobuda izvezvi Romeo. The landlady, or is it the guy, the landlord? I don't remember who I spoke to. And so I was like, atobuda, I think that's the landlady. So like, atobuda izvezvi. Then I felt comfort. At least I knew maybe he'd gone to the shops or whatever. But those thoughts of ndazotizwa, maybe he'd already moved from the place. All kind of thoughts were just running in my mind. I was like, God, let him come back, please, because I don't know what else to do. I don't know where else I could go. So then he came after about 20 minutes. Apparently he'd left his phone in the house, so that's why he couldn't answer his phone, and he had just escorted one of his friends who had come to visit him, and that's how we got here. So I think I'll go into a much detailed video on how everything went later as we go on in this series, but that's basically what happened. So we started staying together in end of May. I think, was it end of May or start of June? I don't know. I don't remember the exact date, but yeah, that's when we started staying together. And I was about I was 5 months pregnant. I was 5 months pregnant. Then in October, that's when he paid Lobola, and we are only customarily we are traditionally married. Yeah, we have that. We didn't do the white wedding thing. So in October of that same year, so July, August, September, October. No. So I was 4 months pregnant because I gave birth to my first child in November. So in October, a month before I gave birth, that's when he paid Lobola for me. And I was so happy because now I could see, in Zimbabwe, if Kutizira, even if he had paid Shakira Ikuno, I could not uh, go to my father's house because I am not married and he doesn't know my husband, and I don't know, like the Shona thing, the Shona word for it, but I'm not allowed to go to my father's house until my husband pays lobola. So he only paid lobola after 5 months of us staying together, guys. 5 months without me seeing my dad or seeing my mother. By the way, we're meeting in town. I don't know what just happens with mothers. There's a bond between mothers and their daughters. Well, so my mom and I would meet in town, and she would tell me that dad would be asking about how is have you heard from Skada? Are they saying Skada? That kind of thing. But yeah, guys, this was my introduction to the marriage series. So I think going forward, I'll just be sharing with you, discussing with you guys about what I've learned, what's happening in my marriage, what I'm learning, because it is a constant thing. It's not something that marriage is not something that you can say, well, I think now I know, like now I know everything that is there to know about marriage. There's nothing like that. You learn every day, you evolve when you change. So yeah, all those dynamics about marriage, and also to learn from you guys, and sharing my experiences and all that. So I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat. It's not a chit chat, this little background story of my introduction to this marriage series. I hope you enjoy, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you think, and you can also share, excuse me guys, you can also share with me topics you would like me to discuss on, and whatever that you would like to watch on this marriage series. But yeah, guys, that is all for today. Bye.